I still remember it was December 2000. The economy had just gone into recession. My wife had just become pregnant with her first child. And I came home to my wife and said, I think I'm going to quit my job and go out and try to do something on my own. And any other woman in her place would have kind of hit me over the head. But the wonderful person that she is, she said, Prince, I know that's your dream and you want to do it, so let's do it. We'll figure out whatever happens along the way. That's what we'll do. Here's $2,500. Let's put it on the line. And I'll try not to dip into it any more than that. The day that $2,500 goes away is the day that the business will stop. And with God's grace, that $2,500 has become a $25 million business that I'm very proud of, that has continued to do very well. We have been profitable each and every quarter since inception. Along the way, I've been very fortunate to have some really good people in the company who take their job seriously. My job as a leader has been to make sure that I put a team in place of people who know what they're doing so that I don't have to babysit them on a day-to-day basis. Month of November, I was gone to India for the whole month of November. I didn't make a single phone call back to my office. I had the peace of mind that my team back here was executing just as well as I would have been if I was here. One of the jobs of a CEO is to be the cheerleader for the company, to let everybody know that, hey, this is what we do and we do so well. So from that standpoint, I mean, a lot of work I do is, now that business is running by itself, is going, meeting with the customers and making them aware of what we do, building that awareness. So going to the trade shows, going to meeting the customers at their locations, that's a marketing work that I do a lot of. I mean, we do have a lady who does all our marketing from a web standpoint, from social media standpoint, as well as from brochures and newsletters and webinars and white papers and all that. So she takes care of that. If you know that you can do something well, that there's a need in the marketplace and there are customers who will stick with you, then go take that chance. I think when you start out in the business, it depends on the Rolodex you have. Who are your contacts? Who are the people who trust you? Because my dad always said that, hey, take care of the customer first and the business will take care of itself. And that's what has happened. I mean, the customers who came in the door of Commdex in the last 12 years are still the customers of Commdex today. We haven't lost a single customer because they know that once, Commdex is assigned to a particular job, they will get it done right. Because if like I told earlier, the work we are doing is mission critical communications. Those systems go down and people lose lives. It's as simple as that. And those situations, you don't want to hand those critical communication systems to somebody you don't trust. Customers want somebody that they can trust that will get the job done right the first time. I think when you start out in the business, it depends on the Rolodex you have. Who are your contacts? Who are the people who trust you? Because you don't have any past performance at that point. It's people are hiring you based on the trust they have in you, because at that point, you are the company. So at that point, luckily with the customers that I had worked with before, because they had significant trust in me as a person, they said, hey, Prince, we trust that you will get it done for us. So that's how kind of initial business came to Commdex. So starting up, if I didn't have that network, if I didn't have that pool of customers, it might have been a difficult road. I wasn't willing to delegate to people. I wanted to do everything myself. So I think I was the challenge. So once I realized what my inherent limitations were and how they were affecting the growth of the company, actually I would say we were not realizing the potential that we had in the marketplace. So there was huge opportunity that got let loose after that, but we missed out on that boat for the first 2-3 years because I wasn't willing to take risks. I wasn't willing to trust the people that I wanted to and all that. And once I shifted my focus from that, and once I got my head in place, the business took off. If somebody doesn't fit with the culture of your company, don't wait. Let them go. Let them go somewhere else, because what they are doing is that one person is dragging down the other 99 people with them. So those were kind of the lessons I've learned along the way. I see US PAC as truly as an umbrella organization that brings all those organizations together to really represent one voice for the Asian Americans. Because I think if we are united, our voice will be heard. But if we are divided, nobody will ever listen to us. As businesses, you will get opportunities. You will get luck along the way. What you make out of those opportunities, what you make out of the luck, is truly what differentiates successful businesses from the businesses that are not successful. I think from that standpoint, it is critical for a business owner to look at what are those opportunities and then go after them proactively. I think the biggest challenge was myself. And the reason I say that is I think a business is a reflection of its CEO.